Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team, and I want to talk about something that happened in Oklahoma City real estate with a California investor that was looking for new construction. And we started working with him about a month ago and, giving him spreadsheets, return on investment analysis, general ideas about the economy in Oklahoma City. And, we thought we were fairly close to the finish line in terms of putting something under contract for him, helping him to build wealth. But he kind of sent this email back, kind of mad at our builders. And the reason why he was mad at our builders was because don't they get there's a huge recession going on? They should be pricing this a lot cheaper. And, the interesting thing about that is, well, I guess if you treat the United States as a monolith, if Oklahoma City is the same thing as San Francisco, the same thing as Chicago, the same thing as New York or Nashville or whatever, you might be able to make some trends that you say are pretty much in general. But the problem is you've really got to hone things down a little bit in terms of city to city. Now, there are some cities that have gone down in value, and that's because they went up too fast. They got a case of the bends, as we say in scuba diving. And so they had to rectify those prices and get to the normal supply and demand. It wasn't a bust, but it was an adjustment. Well, in the other situation, Oklahoma City has never been that kind of a city. And what I tried to explain to him, and if somebody's not willing to listen to your reason, okay, that's fine, that's their choice. But, the thing that I was explaining to him is that when you have about 1.4% unemployment rate, when you have a tremendously diversified economy, and I pointed out that two of our biggest builders, one national and one regional, set records in January for sales. Now, the interesting thing about that, it wasn't records for January itself for that month. They set a record of more sales than they'd ever made in the whole year. And January is not a very strong month for real estate sales. May, June, sure, I can get that, but not January. But it's an indicator that even with these higher interest rates, that if you have tremendous affordability, in fact, I saw that from one of the major investment companies that's on the internet that does education, said that the most affordable market in the United States of a major city was Oklahoma City, with also growth, one of the biggest in growth in terms of population. And so, the facts are important. Now, if you don't want to buy, that's cool. Not everybody wants to, or everybody should in that particular respect. But here's the thing, there is no recession going on in Oklahoma City. And if I go back to 2008, which was the year of, worldwide recession, they called it the biggest recession in history, Oklahoma City didn't lose value on the people that we sold properties to previous to 2008. Stayed flat for a little bit, but it didn't depreciate whatsoever. So if that was the case and something that was really close to the Greatest Depression, which was avoided, but the biggest recession we ever had, then you understand that the market here is strong, and that is what you want. You want a market that's consistent. You want a market that's growing. You want a market that's going up. And by the way, prices are going up because that's supply and demand. In other words, if these companies can sell at these prices, and they don't have to cut their profit in order to sell things, they can raise their prices a little bit. That's the Oklahoma City market right now. It's a great market to be in. Rentals are going extremely well. We're going into the best season. So that's just a synopsis. There is no recession here.